To this explainer, have you ever caught yourself scrolling and suddenly a super short post just totally grabs you? Well, today we're doing a micro deconstruction of exactly that, a crazy, viral, bite-sized pitch for an AI side hustle. We're going to break this thing down, literally line by line, to see exactly how this source material is engineered to hook you, hold your focus, and totally persuade you. And the wildest part? It does all of this in under 70 words. Let's get into it.
Okay, so we've all seen posts kind of like this, right? But look at how this opening line just instantly creates this profound sense of mystery. Quote, "Most Americans have a second income. You just don't see it." Boom. Right out of the gate, it establishes this secret world happening right under your nose. It gives you this immediate sinking feeling that you're missing out on some hidden advantage that everyone else is already cashing in on. It's a masterful, lightning-fast trigger of FOMO, the fear of missing out.
And naturally, the second you read that first sentence, your brain absolutely demands an answer. Like, what exactly is this hidden income? The source text makes sure you are completely primed, practically begging for the solution before it offers a single extra word. It plants the question so perfectly that you're actively hunting for the answer in the very next line.
And, well, here is the answer it gives. The source claims that people are using AI to make $1,000 a week. Notice how it totally avoids vague terms like extra cash or, beer money. Because let's be real, $1,000 a week sounds infinitely better than just beer money. It sets this bold, incredibly specific weekly financial benchmark. By anchoring the pitch to such a highly desirable, concrete number, it intentionally stirs up your desire for wealth, making that abstract mystery from line 1 feel incredibly real and tangible.
Now here's a really interesting tactical shift. The text explicitly says, not crypto, not trading. By actively distancing itself from those notoriously volatile and honestly kind of intimidating markets, it's making its own endorsed strategy, AI, look completely distinct, fresh, and way safer. It actually anticipates your immediate skepticism and just totally neutralizes it. It defines what the strategy is not before it even bothers explaining what it is.
Moving on to Section 2, the AI money methods, specifically ebooks and faceless channels.
So the text introduces the first method like this. They create ebooks using AI, upload them on Amazon. Notice how it just completely strips down the deeply complex world of digital publishing into this magical, friction-free two-step process. Step 1, create. Step 2, upload. That's it. By entirely ignoring things like editing, algorithm optimization, or, the absolute nightmare of marketing, the source makes the whole task seem effortlessly achievable for literally anyone reading it.
Alternatively, the text offers another route, saying, or they run faceless YouTube channels like this. Now, the word faceless is absolutely vital here. It speaks directly to people who really want that side income, but are maybe held back by the fear of public exposure or just want to keep their privacy. It's so smart because it effectively removes yet another major psychological barrier to entry.
And check out the compelling claim that immediately follows that. One viral video can pay for months. It promises this massive, totally disproportionate return on investment from just a single, localized success. The text is literally engineered to make you feel like you don't need years of grinding consistency. Nope, you just need one single hit to secure months of financial stability.
Which brings us to our final section, the zero-cost promise.
Right before giving away the grand finale, the text literally stops you in your tracks to ask, and the crazy part? This is placed so deliberately to build up narrative suspense right before the ultimate reveal of the pitch. I mean, after absorbing the idea of making $1,000 a week with barely any effort, this question signals to your brain that the absolute best piece of news is just about to drop.
And boom, here is that monumental reveal. You can start with zero money. It unveils a complete zero-cost barrier to entry. Just think about how perfectly contrasting this absolute zero with that $1,000 a week figure we saw earlier works on the reader. It highlights this flawless, zero-to-hero narrative arc, high reward, seemingly low effort, and absolutely zero financial risk.
Finally, we hit the call to action. Follow for real AI money strategies. The word real is doing some heavy lifting here as an authority-building mechanism. Now, why does recognizing this tactic matter to you? Well, by claiming to offer the only real strategies, the source is trying to build this closed ecosystem of trust. It suddenly implies that everything else out there is totally fake, successfully locking in your loyalty right after hooking you.
So what does this all mean? Are these zero-cost AI strategies truly the future of the American second income? Well, we've just seen exactly how this tiny pitch masterfully pulls all the psychological levers of mystery, ease, and massive return on investment. I'm going to leave you with that lingering question to really challenge how you view these bold claims online. Thanks so much for joining me for this explainer, and remember, always keep questioning what you read.